so welcome to Rebel Analytics by the Rebel Educationist. That's me, Phoenix, aka Mohawk. I've got some substances here that I've been given, and we're going to figure out if they are what they say they are, and if they're even worth a damn. So, um, give me a moment to just make sure I'm kind of connected with my Stream Deck situation, which is just my phone. There's a lot of stuff here, and it's been about a week and a half, 2 weeks or so since the last time I did anything with this. So, okay, just gonna take that out for now. Forgot to set back up I swapped the capture card, so let's fix that real quick. I know it was being a pain in the ass last time, but it shouldn't be an issue this time. Like, I think this is going to be a much more reliable capture card. Here we go. And one more thing to quickly change. Make sure that's pointing to the new capture card. Okay, that should be it. Let's get the music started, I guess. And I've got, let's see, where is that little widget? Here it is. Yeah, so I've got some Coke that it's probably Coke, looks pretty Coke-ish to me. However, they claim it's better quality than some previous Coke. I'm going to see if the FTIR can detect a closer match to what is in the library compared to the last Coke sample I tested. So, yeah, just pulling up some music, which will display in the top left-hand corner of the window where the FTIR desktop, kind of like the monitor is. Where's the playlist I like? Should be like, here it is. All right, I'm gonna just scroll way down this list and click play, and then I don't get this window off. I think I need this window to be popped out and away from the thing. Alright, never mind. I'll just go back to this thingy. Alright, cool. Spectrometer's already queued up, ready to go. I wiped it down. Reran performance tests. This song is weird. It's like, it feels very offbeat. Let's just go ahead and skip it. It was almost over anyways. Give it one more good skip. Alright, we're good.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was a cold-blooded, premeditated murder.
What to do? So I've already taken a picture of this. Need to break off a little bit. Looks like there's some down here in the corner. A little soft enough for me to just use my finger to smash that down. So I'm gonna scoop that to the spectrometer. Oh, I just realized that my green screen is, I did a lot of cleaning in here, so green screen is only half covering my kitchen. But I will handle that in just a second. This could be running the test while I work on that. I'll give it 2 scoops to make sure it's nice and covered on there. Got some new organization supplies also. Nothing that can be seen on camera, but might help keep me from bumbling around a little bit looking for supplies. I've got these little organizer storage drawers where I put the bulk of my vials and some of the test strips. I'm going to need to buy some more, but they seem to work for the purpose. Everything fits kind of neatly in there, but I just need more. Need more space. But yeah, so now we got that on the spec. Oops, I just knocked the camera out the way. It's fine. It's like it's slightly off-centered to that crystal window there. It should be back in the center. We're good. All right, let's get this sample measuring and I'll fix the green screen. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna call this, I'm gonna say just best Coke, because I mean it's debatable obviously, but I'll know that that's what this test is supposed to be for. It was pretty chunky. All right, let's start the measurement on that. Green screen looks way too high, so I've got to go down. Alright, close enough. A little bit to the right from here. Actually, it needs to stay where it's at. If it's still showing part of it, it's because the camera is actually facing too far. There. All right, cool. That's done, and we've got our results. So, what's all that about? Cool. Bunch of automations are running. Good to know. I've got a WhatsApp and a Telegram channel now. The WhatsApp channel I can't really add automations to easily, if at all. I have to deal with Facebook's bullshit. But the Telegram one worked. Seemed a little delayed, or maybe that's just my notifications. Anywho, let's switch this over to seeing more of that. Alright, cool. You can still see me doing stuff. Let me see if I can... There. Alright, great. So let's analyze this. Obviously the first run isn't always accurate for whatever reason. This looks average. I mean, like, not bad, but like not better. In fact, it looks a little less. Not right now. Like, it's gonna say this every time, and I'm gonna stave it off every time. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up the other one as well just to see where the differences are, which library it's matching to. I mean, BCCSU seems to always have the top hits for things that are, I guess, fairly common for North America. It's the library that comes from British Columbia's sort of labs or whatever. Let's see. So I mean, it's good quality, you know. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it. Let me actually do this real quick. Let's use the file limits from 4,000 to I think 600 is where it actually ends. Just want to make sure that it's not impacting the read because the cutoff. Okay, no, it's the same. Good to know that that doesn't make a difference. Alright, so let me open up. What's up with all this sad ass shit? This ain't trip hop, bruh. Okay, I think that song ended. Some of it's really short. Let's see. Like 2 variations of Coke. We'll just start with the second one. Oh, that's the mixture analysis. For some reason. So I'm saying 929 right now. Let me just exit out all of that. I should still have the scan available. I just want to close out of things that I might get confused with. Yeah, it's just 2 and 3. So I just tried 2. Did it load it? Here, alright, so let's do a search. We're on 3. And yeah, this is 936 according to this. Which is, the other one was 929, I believe. It's also matching to BCCSU. Let me try loading Coke 2 again. It's weird that the mixture analysis seems to have like overwritten. I'm pretty sure I never save changes, but who knows, something weird could have happened. Here's Coke 2. Let's do the library search. 942. So Coke 2 is better than Coke 3 and the Coke that supposedly, I mean, like, this is just, this is not like necessarily like the most accurate method of doing this, but given that I have a closer match to a 90% purity lab sample across the same library on these 3 tests, I'm gonna wager to say that, this is quote unquote better Coke. It might be cool. It might be a negligible difference. I mean, honestly, like, it seems like it's pretty high quality, but this person wants to charge more because they think it's better than other stuff. I don't think it is. I'm not seeing any evidence that it is. So it's just subjective. I mean, maybe it has some other random stuff in it that's not washed out. That could be adding to what feels like a higher quality experience. If that's even, come on, move it along. If that's even what they're basing it off of, I don't know if this person used it and then just decided that it's better, or if someone told them it's better and tried to, pass it off as that. However, I don't see it on the spectrometer. It's not a closer match to 90% purity lab standard cocaine. Next sample. Okay, so I'm gonna write on this baggie mid. It's not that it matters that much. All right, cool. So let's. Let's see. Turn that off and that. Hold on, that's the wrong one. This one. Cool. So let's looks like I'm gonna have to remeasure the background after cleaning this off. This codeine promethazine has been sitting in this petri dish, I guess, or whatever. This little dish for a while. I see a lot of crystals that are formulated here. I'm gonna try to scoop up the ones that are not in the syrup, because that syrup is still pretty like liquidy and viscous. I have another one here, and it's still like there's still movement in it. This does not want. I think this had like alcohol or something in it that's probably like made it thinner and it's evaporated. So, but yeah. So let me clean off this spectrometer and. See if I can scrape that. It's gonna sound terrible because I only have metal tools that will probably handle that. But what must be done will be done to see if I can get a good sample off that. If not, I've got some other mystery stuff that my partner found in the seat cushion of a bar we were at. Never got around to testing it. Obviously not going to use it, but I'm just curious what someone else was using or just lost. I mean, it looks like there's not much left in here. So, you know, with the amount of residue on the baggie, I suspect that it had been used. Okay, so it's almost 9:30. It means it's time for me to take my meds soon. So let me see if I can get through these last couple tests in 10 minutes. Like, this might not yield anything better than what I've already been able to try to get with the codeine promethazine. This was part of some experiments I've been doing to see if I can deal with wet samples. I mean, something like this, obviously, this has been sitting for like weeks, and, you know, it'd be nice to find a more same-day method of this. But I've definitely got some crystals now. Still a little sticky, but I can work with that. It's like not a full-on liquid, or it's possible that this could evaporate more. Let's see if scoop some more off of here. I don't know. I don't want to mess with the sample I've just salvaged from this, but maybe I'll throw some more like alcohol in this petri dish and let it sit for even longer. See, it's kind of there, but that's not the close-up camera probably can see it a little better. If I can like center it on there properly. There it is. Anyhow, let's, I gotta wipe the spec. Finally got some new, like, dry wipes to use for wiping off this thing. It's like a little tissue box. And they're called Kim wipes, so I guess they're made for science stuff. Couldn't find the original product I used to use. Well, it might still be out there, but I think someone else bought it. I think someone else bought it and brought it to me. Can't remember how that worked. That was 5 years ago now. So I ran out of like a roll of like these sort of like lintless wipes. Like from a long time ago. All right, so this needs to go on here now. Using the back of this little micro scoop to put it on here. Oops, it needs to measure background. Let me see. I need to like wipe that off a little bit again. It's annoying when this thing's inconsistent about when it needs background scans. Anyway, while that runs, what's with this like weird offbeat like stuff? Anyway, is this done? Yeah. So that's just a close-up of this spectrometer thingy. It's pretty blurry, but that's okay, because it won't be blurry once I put this on here. Alright. Let me get that centered on there. I gotta change the song, bro. This is irritating. Why would someone make a song like that? Royalty-free music or whatever, like. Anywho. Let's go back to my screen. Alright, so I need to make sure this is, I guess I could use this. Nah, I think it might be sticky. I don't know if the paper would be better, but considering it was that sticky on that little spatula, I'll try a different utensil to get this. Okay, this seems to be working. Alright, cool. Oops. And just like popped it out of its little holder. There. Looks so gross being that close up. Alright, there. Measure sample. Codeine Promethazine crystals. Purple crystal goop. Oops. Start measurement. Okay, I'm gonna clean this off. And we're gonna do this. Alright, every time I have my friend help with cleanup of my apartment, they throw out my garbage bag that I keep right here for tossing stuff, and like all of, like I had a whole bag full of bags and I can't find it. So I have like no collection of plastic bags. Which is kind of irritating. Don't they know that this is what ethnic people do? Okay, so there's like sugary stuff there. Let's see if we can get that out of the equation. Interesting. Let's look for codeine. Codeine does pop up eventually, but it's hard to tell And it doesn't show up in this particular part of the scan. I've been looking for promethazine. Let me try it from the original one. See if codeine shows up here. Nope, everything but codeine. It's possible that these are just sugary crystals, and that wasn't the drug. I imagine they add sweeteners to it so that it's not repugnant and repulsive and disgusting to drink. So if that is the case, I'm gonna, not spend too much time with this. Just scanning sucrose. Cause that's most of it. I think it's not even so much like of the licorice or whatever. It tends to interpret these syrupy things as, like, if I subtract that, there's still a lot of sucrose. If I take out sucrose, sucrose is going to keep showing up because there's too many matches to it. Yeah, this is actually less accurate than scanning the full thingy. So I'll have to do some more other experiments on this, but let's move on to the ground score that was found in a bench. And then I'm done for at least now. I don't really think I have any other like samples that I care about. So that will be it for the time being, maybe for today entirely. Alright, this is gonna be a pain in my ass to clean. I appreciate that 2 viewers have appeared. I'd like to believe that part of it is because I've set up so many automations for me streaming. So like, I think it's on Twitter, I think it goes on Facebook Business, it definitely goes on my Discord. Obviously I can't get, like, it goes to my YouTube, like it should be live streaming to YouTube at the same time as Twitch now. But as far as links go, links announcing that I'm streaming goes to like Facebook, Twitter, Discord. That might be it. But anyway, let's wipe this. Measure background. I need to respond to something here real quick. Alright, so once that's ready, kind of don't care that much about this, but this is like, let's call it GS 1 for ground score. Technically, this is ground score 2. I've already tested this one, which is why I split in half. It looked like it was maybe just like a generic pill, vitamin supplement, something, because it didn't seem to have anything psychoactive, and it also doesn't look like it would. Although, maybe I just didn't test enough for the pill. But yeah, I'm not worried about that one. It's a weird baggie to put a pill in. Can't remember if this was the original or if I put it in that one, but alright. Let's get this scooped on here. I had my bets on Coke. but it could be K that's really, really smashed up, ground up. Still kind of seems chalky like Coke though, so let's see. Alright, that should be centered enough. And a little bit off. That should work. Alright. So this is ground score 1. Coke. White powder. Alright, while it does that, let's see. There's like a whole box of Kind bars I'm never gonna eat over here. It is ketamine. It must be really, really, really powderized. But it's ketamine. Decent quality as well. Unlikely any, well, I see some MSM. So to say unlikely any cuts, but this is a pretty high hit quality for MSM to appear after a subtraction. So a little bit cut, but like nothing concerning. All right, cool. Well, I mean, they basically blew through that whole bag, so someone was enjoying some ketamine at Bar Jade many weeks ago now. So I don't even know when that was. Before I left, before I went like on some trips. And before I think even my partner was in Florida. So yeah, months ago. All right, so I am out of here now. Time to get my day officially started with my morning routine and things of that nature. Yeah, thanks for rocking with me. 2 viewers at like 8:30 in the morning till 9:30 in the morning ish. Well, maybe it's more like 9. It started around 9. By the time I sat down. Cool. Anywho, I am